Alright, welcome to King Stage 1. Before we get started, first of all, let's use Ice Fall to get over this area, and then we'll switch using Beat the Bird. Make sure you have Energy Saber equipped, like that. And I'm going to show you why this stage is easy as Megaman, like I mentioned previously. I decided to do this video because, unfortunately, when I check my playlist on Megaman and Bass, I always realize there's one video missing, and I say, you know what, I have the extra free time, technically, right now. So I said, you know what, let's just complete this just for completion's sake. And I want to prove a point also on this game because, you know, I do like this game. I am going to defend it here and there. And I was a little bit outraged at what I found out of what people have been saying about this game, and especially recently from a certain YouTuber, and you know who he is. And I will make a review about this game, giving out my opinions of the good and bad of this game. And I'm talking about the Super Nintendo version because the GBA version, we could all agree that that's the worst port of the game, but we'll talk about that another day in a separate review, which is going to come very soon. But first, let's talk about King Stage 1. And it's not much to talk about. It's the same as in Bass's playthrough, but with Mega Man, it's more manageable because you have healing items, you have recovery items. But with Bass, you know, you do have cool abilities, but at the same time, you don't have recovery items, so try not to take too many hits. And I'm just showing off a lot of the weapons which are useful to use. Remote Mine is by far the best weapon in the game. And make sure to have energy to refill Beat, and this is the main reason why. This upcoming area right here could be very difficult if you don't have Beat. But right here, you can basically speedrun this entire area and not take any hits. And you have two Shield Joes that are going to pop out of nowhere. And you can just say, screw that, just slide and go. Right here, there are some spikes right here below you, so be careful. Just jump and just try not to get hit. And try not to consume too much of your ammo. Just switch weapons if you can. And I highly recommend you get this Party Balloon item for all the King stages just to be safe if you want to get some health a lot quicker. Just in case if you don't want to use the auto feature, which will take forever to recover health. And just use Super Recover item and then just get a lot of health that way. Alright, got some nice drops right there. So we have a full bar ammunition of beads. And we're almost to the boss. We're just going to take care of these last bit of enemies. Not too hard to take out with our weapons, which are useful, by the way. Now, the reason why I decided to do this game recently is because I was really irritated of a certain playthrough where somebody said that the weapons are flat out useless, especially Beat. And obviously, he was playing the game terribly on purpose. What else is new? But it was obviously the Game Boy Advance port, and I can kind of see why. But I'm going to give my 2 cents on this game because why not? I mean, the fact that Mega Man 9, I found that game more difficult, and yet Mega Man 9 gets a free pass for all its bullshit level design, yet this game gets crucified. What kind of sense does that make? I had a harder time, you know, recording Mega Man 9, and the only reason why I did a decent job in that LP was because I practiced a lot. That's why. And yet people want to say that one's the best one. It's the most difficult one because that's the most bullshit level design in the franchise. But we're going off a tangent here. We'll talk about that another day. And now we got the boss right here. Make sure you have the copy vision equipped. But first, I might as well take that free health. I won't say it's free. I mean, it cost me 60 bolts for this Party Balloon item. But hey, rather be safe than sorry. And let's get the F shield equipped. So if we take, that way we'll take less damage when we get hit. And obviously, you know, the reason why I'm being a little bit reckless in my weapon energy, because after the King stages, you could choose and go back to the shop and get some items. So obviously what I'm going to do is just go to the intro stage and just farm weapon energy, and then just go to the King stages that way. It's a much better way to farm for weapon energy rather than just going to King Stage 2 and wasting minutes to farm weapon energy. But let's talk about the boss. It's 10 Amino. He's back to Mega Man 8. The only difference is we don't have to use that stupid Mega Ball. This fight's a little bit more easier. Just be careful because you do have an instant death lava pit below you. And this boss could be a little bit tricky because you gotta be careful about your invincibility frames, because if you get hit while you're still in the lava, thankfully it's not an instant kill, but you gotta keep an eye on your invincibility frames. And as soon as the boss dies, you get off the platform, and I jumped the gun there a bit because I was a little bit paranoid because I thought he was dead, because once he's dead, the platform disappears. Alright, that's the end of King Stage 1, and I'll talk more about King Stage 2 and the next part. Later. Alright, welcome to King Stage 2. And here comes all the fun part. No, seriously, everybody hates this stage, and I'm not going to explain why. But first, just making sure that all my weapon energy is refilled and have energy saver. Again, use Beat the Bird right here to avoid taking these pot shots right here, because we know what boss fight is coming up next. And this is the stage where we fight the King Tank. But first of all, to avoid all this part, just use Beat to avoid it. Yeah, Mega Man gets a lot of the hardship he's got to deal with, but, you know, there are ways around it. Like I said, buy every upgrade you possibly can to make this game a little bit more tolerable, just like an X6. Yeah, and apparently X6, you know, playing as X is better than playing Mega Man in this game. Even though X6 has some of the most cryptic level design also for X. Like I said, I mean, just wait for the review, I mean. The fact that, you know, you have other games saying this better than this is just completely bullshit. Alright, now we're gonna fight the King Tank. And it's got 4 parts you gotta take out. Well, technically 3, but just take out the legs, just so he doesn't do that charge attack. And to take out the back, obviously, I would recommend using Copy Vision, because Copy Vision does better damage, and you risk not being hit by those small toy enemies. And to take out the head, I recommend using Lightning Bolt, because it's the most effective weapon that can actually hit him. And anytime the King Tank opens any compartment, I recommend using Lightning Bolt. And I would recommend taking out the head first, because it shoots those rockets, and it's a pain in the ass to dodge at certain intervals. So I would recommend taking out the head first. Once that's out of the way, then I would work out taking out the front. Alright, that's one part down. Now we'll switch to Remote Mine and take out the legs of the King Tank. And it could be tedious. This is a boss fight. It is boring, but it's not too difficult to take out. Oh no, this is just the beginning of it. The next form of this boss fight is where all the real hardship begins. Yeah, just use Remote Mine, throw it in the eye, and it should be easy to take out. Yeah, I mean, I find it more difficult in its second form, but this fight right here is just boring and slow, but just try to go as fast as you can. Oh, come on, that one should have killed it right there. Oh well, just gonna take one more Remote Mine. And that should do it. Yep, all we gotta do is take out the back. Just use Copy Vision to take out the back. Ice Wall could work too, but I recommend Copy Vision just so you don't get attacked by those toy enemies. Because one thing I didn't mention is, not only do they steal your bolts, if you have any at one point, but I hate the fact that they hold you still. That's even worse than being stun locked. It's like you're basically being stun locked for like 10 seconds. And I kind of find that kind of unfair, but hey, it's Mega Man 8 hard mode technically, so what do you expect? Alright, this shot should take it out. And will it? Ah, damn it, needs one more. Alright, one more Copy Vision should take it out. And will it be enough? And yes, it is. Alright, nice. Alright, now we're back. Now we're still in King Stage 2. How about that? And now, basically, for this small little area, we're just going to be farming for weapon energy, because unfortunately, no, the stage still continues, and it's a long marathon, and this is the part of the game where people just basically turn the game off, because we have an infamous boss fight coming up. But first, I want to refill my weapon energy for the upcoming part, and we're good to go. Nice. Yeah, so farming these bats help, you know, they drop a lot of energy, so, you know, it helps. And obviously, I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess I haven't fully recovered all my weapons yet. Okay, now we're good. Alright. Get ready to go. Let's get some free health right there. Thank you, Magic Card. And let's continue with the rest of the stage. Yeah, so this is basically a part that everybody hates right here, but you know me, I mean, I practice, so I mean, I can't speak for everybody if they have a better experience than I do when it comes to this very, very cryptic stage. But like I said, use Beat right here just to avoid all these annoying-ass obstacles, because you'll be seeing it a lot if you die to the next form of the King Tank. So you're gonna have to redo this over and over again. And let's use Wave Burner right here. And again, I don't know why these crates are in our way, which is really stupid. Alright, now the next form is the Flying Machine of King Tank 2, whatever the hell it's called. So its weakness is Spread Drill, so let's get that equipped. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I got this on my first try because I practice a lot. So yes, this fight is very infamous with Mega Man because yes, the one annoying attack this flying machine of King Tank 2 does, it does a fist attack which can basically destroy the platform. Other than that, the other attacks are not are tolerable. Alright, let's use spread drill to hit this damn thing. With base, this fight is a lot more easier because you have a double jump. With Mega Man, you don't. Actually, I should have probably mentioned this, but if you slide jump off one platform, you can actually make the second platform a lot more easier, provided if you have enough room, or there are not too many things on screen trying to kill you, like that laser attack. That's why we use remote mine, shoot it in the core, and it'll stop the attack, and here comes the fist attack. Great. You know, you figure with, you know, you're going to be hearing a lot of those memes a lot, especially with the whole Sonic Forces thing, the whole fist bump thing. I get a nice laugh out of that. Really cool. But yeah, in all seriousness, just use spread drill to try to take this thing out as quickly as you can. And right here comes the... it's basically a screen nuke, that laser attack, so try to take it out with remote mine if you can. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, the remote mine does a good chunk of damage too if you don't have enough spread drill. And if anything, just use your charge buster shots if you run out of spread drill. And how did I not die there? I got lucky right there. And be careful with those flashing bulb attacks, because you won't see where you're going for like a split second, and then it'll cause you to have a cheap death. And it's already dead. Nice. Take that, you bastard. Yeah, like I said, all this takes is just good practice. So it's not really that difficult of a boss fight. I mean, I understand, you know, so many people hate this fight, but oh well, deal with it. It's just the way it is. Alright, we're back. I apologize for that. Like I said, I hate where I live because you have a lot of noise. And unfortunately, I picked a hot day to record this damn LP. Oh well. Yeah, so the reason why I didn't have anything in that small little hallway part prior to this, because, you know, obviously, you know, I just got frustrated with the whole, you know, trying to make that stupid jump. I said, you know what, why even bother talking for 2.5 minutes of nothing? You know, I don't want to bore you guys to death, so let's just get through this part. and try to end this as quickly as possible. So right here, King, you know, you don't have to do anything, just avoid his attacks. He throws 3 X's at you. His pattern will always be the same. It'll always be jump, jump, slide, jump, slide. And then we got and Proto Man is here. Yay, Proto Man's back. Where the hell have you been? Yeah. So, like I said, this is really stupid because most people are gonna just waste their special weapons trying to hit King, and then they don't know what to do, and they realize, oh, that's right, it's a stupid Proto Man scripted event. Like, we need another one of those. So yeah, just wait right here until Proto Man, you know, uses all of his power to destroy King's shield, and then the real fight starts. Yeah, and by the way, I'm playing the Super Nintendo version. I found a ROM that has it all translated in English, so you can at least follow the story if you don't already know what the story is. So yeah. Yeah, so basically Proto Man basically is giving us a fighting chance, which is good. At least he's making himself useful, unlike Mega Man 8, just basically got in the way. Alright, let's take out King. Alright, you bastard, let's end this. Yeah, so for King, it's real simple. Just switch the Lightning Bolt, make sure you have Energy Saber equipped, and then just spam Lightning Bolt, and you should win this fight. I recommend staying in the middle, that way King will never hit you. Like that. I would just recommend jump, and then do Lightning Bolt, lather, rinse, repeat. Real simple boss fight. Yeah, kind of pathetic that, you know, King, you know, I find this a lot more easier than the 2 King tanks combined. It's pathetic. Alright, one more Lightning Bolt should take it out. I always like taking him out with Wave Burner, just saying, hey, you gotta chill out, buddy. And then, of course, we want an explanation, why is King doing this? And we already know who's behind all this. And once again, you realize, damn it, it's always Wily. When is it ever not Wily? Yes, I understand, you know, it's just the plot is kind of stupid, but then again, it's a Mega Man game. Sometimes you just don't want story. I mean, let's be honest, that's kind of the whole point of this game. Do you really want, you know, those FMV cutscenes with terrible voice acting? Mega Man 8, X4. So, just to get story, like, come on, we already know what the story is for these games. Oh, look, there's Wily. Like, we haven't seen you before in all these games. Like I said, when is it ever not Wily? At least in the X series, at least in X8, you had a different villain. Oh, spoiler alert. Not that it matters, I don't plan on doing X8 at least for a while. And now King, you know, has been upgraded to turn on purple for some reason. Alright, so now we got one more King fight. Lovely. We already fought three boss fights, and now we gotta fight another one. And we're still in King Stage 2, technically. So now we gotta fight all 3 forms of all these boss fights, at once. Isn't that great? No, it's not. I find this fight a lot easier with Mega Man because you have that platform which does protect you from that missile attack if you hide underneath it. So yes, this fight is annoying. You gotta aim for that small part on King's head, which the hitbox is a little bit finicky, but it's manageable. And it does that ram attack. I would honestly recommend you don't waste your remote mines taking out those legs because you're never gonna get hit by that attack. And to avoid those small little pebble attacks, I would recommend using the Ice Wall or the Wave Burner. I would go with the Ice Wall because the Ice Wall has a better hitbox compared to Wave Burner. Alright, so basically just use Remote Mine to take out the middle so you don't get hit by that Screen Nuke attack. And when he does the rocket attack, get off the platform and just get underneath it. Lather, rinse, repeat. It's not too difficult of a fight. When he does that ram attack, you're never going to get hit by it if you're top of the platform. So it's kind of stupid wasting your remote mines on the legs of it because you're never going to get hit by it. So you got to be smart with your weapons right here. The Mega Buster does do a lot of damage. Its primary weakness is the Wave Burner, but it's going to be hard to hit him with Wave Burner. So I would just recommend sticking with the Buster. Especially if you have the auto feature engaged, because, you know, this is the last King fight before you get to the Wily stages. Spoiler alert, that's what's going to happen. So, go all out with your weapons. You know, just try to take this bastard out as quickly as you can, and if you're low on health, just use Eddie. If he doesn't give you, you know, stupid bolts instead of health. Yeah, so this boss fight is just a, you know, it just takes a while to take it out. You know, it's really annoying, you know, switching weapons back and forth just to make this fight a little bit tolerable, but I haven't even taken any hits, so I'll deal with it. Alright, one more hit should take him out, and got him. Nice. I normally like to use Lightning Bolt to take out take him out with the last hit, but under these circumstances, yeah, he's already dead, so why not? Yeah, so King, you know, doesn't want to cause no more damage, so unfortunately, this is where King dies, or does he? I don't know. So now Mega Man takes out Wily, but I already did all those parts, so hope you enjoy. Later.